This week saw a tremendous increase in strength by Bernie Sanders. For those of you who watched my Monday video where I said that Sanders clobbered Hillary, just walked all over her, the mainstream media discounted that, but it turns out to have been true. Sanders is now nursing an 8 or 9 point lead in Iowa, by one poll a 27-point lead in New Hampshire, and seems likely to win both of those primaries. Hillary is responding by just flailing, crazy, weird, acting out. She actually said that Sanders is the establishment candidate because he'd been in Congress longer than she had been. She attacked him for being a socialist, which is attractive to many of the Democratic voters. She attacked him for saying that he has no foreign policy experience. Of course, she had none in 2008 when she ran for president the first time, to say nothing of Obama, who had none, and it showed. The attacks on Sanders have no real theme to them. She's accusing him of demolishing Obamacare, when Sanders wants a single-payer system, socialized medicine. That's like accusing someone of demolishing a house to build a mansion on the site. These attacks show Hillary at her worst, just flailing around, trying to get traction, trying to get some issue or other, trying to come back. In desperation, she has scheduled and gotten CNN to schedule a town meeting debate on Monday against Sanders. And she's hoping that she can recover the ground there that she lost in the two-way debate on Sunday night. I doubt it. I think she'll just dig herself deeper into a hole. But you have to watch that debate and look at it. Now, while the Democratic issue was playing out like that, the Republican field increasingly became a two-way fight of Cruz against Trump. Now, while everybody's focused on who finishes first in Iowa or who finishes first in New Hampshire, to me, that's not the real question. The real question is, how do they do in a two-way race against each other with all of the other candidates cleared out? The last poll was Bloomberg that showed Cruz 8 points ahead. In my Friday video, go back and look at it if you didn't, I explain why this is going to become a two-way race very, very quickly. Not because of the politics, but because the rules of the process basically force it into a two-way race on March 1st. In my Friday video, I explain why. And I believe that that is going to be the key question. For what it's worth, I think that Cruz probably held on to his lead in Iowa, and I think Trump probably is holding on to his in New Hampshire. But of course, a victory in Iowa by Cruz might influence the outcome in New Hampshire. But one way or another, I'm not sure that it makes much difference who is ahead and who is behind in a 13-candidate field. The issue is when the voters that are now supporting Bush and Rubio and Kasich and Christie and Paul and all of the others leave those candidates and make a choice between Cruz and Trump for whom they're going to vote. By the way, I'm now doing a podcast these days, every Monday, where I go into great depth at the presidential race and really explain what's going on to those of you that are real political junkies. So on Monday, or to get last week's now, go to dickmorris.com or click on the link attached to this video, or go to podcast1.com or to iTunes to look at it or to listen to it. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching.